to it. For now, let's just react to Drake's lawsuit against UMG. Give me a second. Let me just slightly turn this thing down in the background because I don't want no third-party content telling me, you know what I mean? I'm using this. You know what I mean? They detect sound. Anyway, oh yeah, I forgot to check if this thing is actually working. By the way, give me a second. By the way, like I said, my name is Versatile, aka the Alkebulan Trust name you can trust when it comes to all things reactions. So without further ado, we're going to get into this lawsuit. We're going to react to as much as possible in regards to this. Yeah, seeing as there's not much to really go on today. But at the same time, when you think about it, hang on, let me just put this there. Hold on. So yeah, when you think about it, get me? Because Drake is doing a lot, bruv. You know what I mean? Like, I see one video of him doing some madness, and I'm like, hold up. Like, I get like theatrics type of thing. Like, I get it. He's an entertainer. Let's be people all the way up. He's an entertainer. Yeah. So obviously, you should be doing things that are considered entertaining. But do you consider it entertaining, or do you consider it corny, or you know what I mean, based on past events? Do you know what I mean? Like it just doesn't seem like he's being himself. Do you know what I mean? But it's what it is. You know what I mean? Has he done something similar? Yes, he has. You know what I mean? So maybe he thought maybe it could work this time. So I'll give him a blow on that one. But still, it anyway. That it's just a case of why is he doing it? What triggered him to do that? And then you got this lawsuit. You see how it ties up into the situation. And previously was wearing a sweatshirt or hoodie or whatever that had, you know what I mean, like as many holes in it as this lawsuit so far. But let's get straight into it. All right, so UMG used social media to promote the defamatory material and market the recording's popularity to consumers. Likewise, they used defamatory material to market the recording and popularity to the consumers. Hold on, give me a second. In regards to the song Push-Ups, you see what I'm saying? Tailor Made. The only reason why Tailor Made been taken down is why? Because of Tupac's estate saying, nah, you cannot use the likeness of Tupac's voice. You know what I mean? Especially in this particular situation. You know what I mean? What do you mean you're dissing Kendrick Lamar that is like from the West Coast? You know what I mean? Who's a big fan of Kendrick Lamar. Do you know what I mean? Like don't get me wrong, I kind of understood the concept as much as it was flat out wrong. I kind of understood it. You know what I mean? Like I understood it. If you see my reaction to my other channel, I understood where he was going with it, but it still was wrong. Now with Snoop, you use an AI version of Snoop when you could literally just contact Snoop. Do you know what I mean? Like, now would he go ahead with it? No, Snoop, you never know, because he is that type of guy who's like, I don't know. It's hard to explain. Put it this way, he's only loyal to himself. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Let's carry on though. So, in the months since the initial publications and for months after it, understood it. Hold on. In the months since the initial publication and for months after it understood the harms Drake has suffered as a result of the defamatory material. 1, 2, 3. Oh! Wait, hold on. Let's carry on. UMG repeatedly posted the defamatory material to its social media accounts, including Interscope, UMPG accounts at the same time of the filing. UMG has a social media following of approximately 2.21 million on YouTube. 900. I feel like I've read this before in the previous one, but we keep it moving. So YouTube 983,000 on Instagram, 712,000 on X, and 624,000 on Facebook. at the time of filing. Interscope has a social media following of approximately 937,000 and on YouTube 956,000, on Instagram and 560,000 on Facebook. On 9th of June 2024, Interscope reposted a tweet bragging that Kendrick Lamar is not like us. Yeah, I read this, but we can read it again anyway. Because the fastest rap song to reach 30 million Spotify streams in only 35 days. The post features the image side with a photo of Kendrick Lamar. The post has approximately 604 200 views. See, and in the previous live stream, I did say it happens to Drake as well. They're always posting. Do you know what I mean? They're all like, even from the same thing. They're posting the stats. Do you know what I mean? They're posting the stats, and now I'm seeing more stats to do with Kendrick. Oh, funny enough, I never used to see the post when it comes to Kendrick when I think about it. It's like, and nor do I even care. You know what it is? The older I get, I don't know. You can leave answer the comment section below, but like the older I get, the more I don't care about the charts. Do you know what I mean? I don't care about the charts. So, like, I mean, yeah, it's nice to hear that your favorite MC or favorite singer's got #1 or top 5 or whatever the case may be. That's cool, but that does nothing for me other than to boost the ego of other fans and the artists themselves if they've got an ego, depending. You know what I mean? Like, that's all it really does. All right, yeah, cool. You could say if it's #1, you could say, yeah, it's popular. But at the same time, you know how many? I don't know if you heard this phrase. Yeah, there's a phrase where a particular song, let's say it's, I don't know, it could have its anniversary, like 10-year anniversary, and someone could say, oh, or maybe in like 20 years or whatever, the song goes platinum, right? And then someone will come and be like, oh, that song already went platinum or 3 times platinum in my household or in my area or whatever the case may be. Like, you see what I'm gonna say? Once you like the song, you like the song. If you don't like it, you don't like it. That's simple. You know what I mean? And I think I'm gonna say this for Kendrick fans as well as Drake fans. I know real Kendrick fans don't care about the charts. Let's be real. They don't care about the charts because they know the type of artist that Kendrick is about. Is it nice to see that he's going #1 and all this stuff here? Yes. Other than that, what matters is the substance. Now, as far as Drake's fans are concerned, is it nice to see that your favorite artist is going #1 on a regular basis? Yes. You know what I mean? Is it not? Is it nice to see that your favorite artist is dwindling in terms of substance? I mean, has he ever had any substance within his music? No. You know what I mean? Like, they're two different artists when you think about it. So let's just get that straight. Do you know what I mean? However, I do want to say this. If a stat happens, for whatever the case may be, like if fans are really gravitating towards that artist and that particular song, it is what it is. Yeah? It doesn't matter whether it's Kendrick, Drake, whoever. If they gravitate towards that song and the numbers add up, they add up. You can't fake what's popular. No matter how much you try. Yeah, you know what I mean? You can't fake popularity. The Not Like Us tune became popular, like literally naturally. Even Academics is a fan of Not Like Us. It was his #1 song on Spotify in the Rap Top playlist. You can't make that up, or can you? Okay, then let's look at his reaction. We're not going to look at his reaction on this channel, but his reaction says it all. You can't fake reactions. As much as some people do, you can't fake reactions, especially when it's live in the moment. You literally cannot fake it. I'm telling you, you cannot fake it. And even if you are trying to fake it, like someone would tell that you're faking it. That's just facts. Let's keep it moving. On June the 20th, 2024, UMG posted a carousel of photos and videos to its official Instagram account of Lamar performing recording at the pop-up. Sometimes you got a pop-up, a show, Nick. Hey, listen, certified. Anyway. Concert during which the recording played 5 times back to back. By the way, my reaction video to the live performance of the pop-up show on Juneteenth, by the way, is literally on my other channel. Do you know what I mean? Like, so make sure you go watch that if you haven't subscribed anyway. But also subscribe to this channel as well, by the way. Yeah. Um. Anyway, and the reason why is because two different channels do two different things now. All right. All right. Where am I? So yeah, he posted. He reacted. He played about 5 times. 5 times. And he won 5 Grammy Awards. Who knew? Who would have thought? Like, look, wait. Who would have thought as you hear sirens? The embassy about to get raided. It's only a matter of time. Hey, Meet the Grahams. Imagine had he performed Meet the Grahams at the Super Bowl. Listen. All right, anyway, let's focus. At the pop-out show. Oh, let's focus. Well, he did play it. I'm pretty sure he did. I can't remember now. I'm going to watch my own reaction. Did he do that? I can't remember. Anyway, UMG captioned the post, history is made. Fire emojis. Because it was history was made. You know what I mean? History was made because there's two, like, gangs. Get me? Let's not put, let me cover the word music there because YouTube and that. There's Crips, there's Bloods, and there's another set. And I think there was another set as well. They all joined forces on stage, yeah, on in Juneteenth, and it's very interesting because I'm gonna see if I can post that video or react to it another time. But there's a video of Nipsey Hussle talking about how Kendrick and himself were literally talking about trying to unify. You know what I mean? And it's interesting because the day um, after the passing of Nipsey Hussle, may he rest in peace. It's like I remember they actually genuinely did unify. You know what I mean? For a while, they genuinely did unify, and it's so eerie because it's like when seeing that video, and then you fast forward now, like yeah, because I can't say I know, but I do feel like you know what I mean, like Nipsey Hussle would have definitely joined um, Kendrick Lamar on stage. You know what I mean? And you know what's interesting? Anyway, let's keep moving because I start going down into memory lane and stuff like that. Anyway, so they tagged the CC Kendrick Lamar and tagged Instascope. I mean, yeah, why not? Uh, the same day, UMPG posted videos from the pop-up performance on its official Instagram, which has 100,000 followers, Facebook page, and TikTok. The Facebook post includes the main "Not Like Us" refrain and from the recording, while the Instagram and TikTok published a minor portion of the recording. Minor portion, yeah, small portion of the recording. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. You're affiliated with the artist, and the artist is performing, and there's a particular part that is very popular. So you're going to post that part, especially to gain more traction on your page. There's nothing wrong with that. Like, is it me or there's nothing wrong with that? Leave your answer in the comment section below. Regardless of whether it's a diss song or not, which we know it is a diss song, but like, I mean, if a pop, because think about it, let's be real here, yeah. Like I said, I'm not a Drake fan, but I am fully aware that Drake is one of those type of artists. Whether he does whether he writes it himself or whether someone has a team of writers or whether he steals it from other artists, like he has a few like one-liners that some people use as captions. Some people use it as captions in the actual post, or they will say it out loud. Like, do you know what I mean? Or they would post it from exactly a video of Drake saying it. And do you know what I mean? Like, so what's the difference? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, what's it? Like, even I don't know. I just don't see the difference, and I could be completely wrong here. But anyway, let's keep moving. So, on Instagram, UMPG captioned the video, "They Not Like Us," Kendrick, at Kendrick Lamar pop up with his debut performance of Not Like Us in the Ken and Friends pop-up Juneteenth concert in LA. Similarly, on TikTok, UMPG boasted that the crowd goes wild for Kendrick Lamar's debut performance of Not Like Us at his Juneteenth pop-up concert at the Kia Forum in Los Angeles, California. I mean, was it not facts? They genuinely did. Like, that, you know what's interesting? Give me a second, people. I don't know. All right, let's get back into this thing real quick. So where was we? We was all right. By the way, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. My name is Versatile, aka Alkebulan Trust Reacts. You could trust when it comes to all things reactions. All right, so let's just quickly get into this real quick. Make sure you subscribe, by the way. All right, so where was we? All right, boom, we were here. So Greg Marella, president of promotions and executive vice president of capital um, another UMG label promoted the pop-up concert on his personal Instagram page with the same photo posted by UMG. There's nothing wrong with that. Literally. Like, think about it, right? Like, I'm just thinking, imagine one of your team members, like put it this way, imagine you're working for an organization, and it's a very big organization where they have sub like organizations, if that make any sense. And you work for a particular organization, one of your other colleagues works for another organization, and there's another one that works for another department. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's what I mean, departments. So imagine there's different departments, right? Because that's how it works, right? Now, watch this. Imagine if department A, you know what I mean, had an issue with one of the persons in department B, but the other person may have not known. The one in department C probably didn't even know, nor do they even care. Do you see what I'm saying? So long as you're just doing a job and you're doing it correctly, they don't really care. However, imagine your colleague in department B has like a gathering that most people went attended, they enjoy themselves, and they must have said something or done something where, obviously you may say that they said something that was insinuating you about department what you're doing in department A, but it's not necessarily about you, but that's what you're assuming. However, I'm only saying that because obviously if you're looking at the defamatory claim, I'm just looking at it from that angle, right? Now here's the thing. Imagine everyone's all having a good time, having fun. Pictures are taken. It's posted on the company's Instagram page, for example, and then the one in department C sees that picture and posts it on their picture. I mean, on their Instagram. What's wrong with that? Like, there's nothing wrong with that. Do you see what I'm gonna say? Now, my only issue in regards to if that was a problem, it's only if you have done something and you've done something. And do you know what I mean? And I don't know. It's weird because it's like there's nothing in this. I'm trying to give an example, and as I'm going through the example, I'm realizing how mad it sounds. But anyway, let's go. All right, we move. All right, so on July 5th, 2024, Instagram promoted the video and on its Instagram account. The carousel included images of the short clip for the video, the caption, "Not Like Us Out Now," which, ironically, the video was released on July 4th. That's American Independence Day, by the way. You know what I mean? So they're a day late. So they could have easily posted it on July 4th, but they posted it the next day. So, or they promoted it the next day, according to this, on their Instagram account. So, what then? You know what I'm saying? If they posted it like straight away, you know what I mean? Fair enough. But anyway, the carousel included the image of the short clip of the video with the caption "Not Like Us Out Now." Nothing wrong with that because they're just promoting the song. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's more examples of UMG or Interscope in this case doing the same thing for their other artists. Do you know what I mean? It's just standard. That's standard. It's not like it's a thing where what do you expect? Like generally, what do you expect? Now, did Republic Records do the same thing for Drake? Someone in the comment section, please let me know. Leave the answer in the comment section below because I would like to know. All right, so on July the 8th, 2024, UMPG posted a GIF from the video on its X account, encouraging people to watch the video. Tell us what's your favorite moment from Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us music video. There's nothing wrong with that because that's a genuine good question. It's a music video. What is your favorite part? What's your favorite moment? Tell them. Like, what's their favorite? What's wrong with that? I don't like bringing this up doesn't make no sense to me. Unless he's saying in this video, they're saying this. This is what UMG has literally said. Then it could be that, oh wow, this is ties in exactly what now it makes sense. But then there's nothing in this. All they're doing, from what I'm reading, is they're doing their job. That's all it's telling me. It's just telling me UMG and those affiliated with UMG are doing their job. Like they're doing their job. All right, let's keep it moving. Let's go. All right, so on July 15, 2024, I'm gonna try to get to I'm gonna read 10 pages at a time. So today we just get through 10 pages. Another day, 10 pages, another day, 10 pages until we get through it, because right now this is a lot. All right. I thought I could get through it the whole today, but it literally doesn't make no sense. Otherwise, I'll be here for 4, 5, 10 hours. Not happening. All right. All right. So on July 15, 2024, Interscope posted two expo. Interscope. Wait, on July 15, 2024, Interscope reposted two X posts, including one from Complex regarding a fan's creation of a Not Like Us video game. People are very creative. I'll give you that. The post, because have you seen that hey, listen, I might have to react to content people reacting to not like us, but to the whole Kendrick Lamar Super Bowl performance. Like, I'm pretty sure someone created a Lego version of it. A Lego version. Like, hey, yo, a Lego version. And then someone's done like an animated one and a video game type of one. Like, people are too creative. Like, what do you mean? Like, hey, nah. Cold. Anyway, the post depicts images from the video game, which emulate the scene from the video with an owl-shaped pinata is with a bat and ultimately destroyed. What? Anyway, the post together has 3.5 million views. Wow. On July 16, 2024, Interscope reported on X that the recording had become a best-selling rap song of 2024 in the US. Therefore, it is the best diss song so far. But based on this lawsuit, it's the best diss song ever. You know what I'm saying? We'll get into top 5 diss songs or whatever. Or maybe we'll just go through a series of diss songs and see what. But it's kind of hard because it's hard to keep up. Joey Badass had a diss song. And then I think Daylit replied. And I haven't reacted to that. I just thought, yo, relax, man. Like, relax. At least in spring, all right? But during winter, allow us. Let us hibernate for a minute. Get me? Spring, we'll spring out and then you hear me? Anyway, I'm joking. Anytime is a good time, but as long as, anyway, let me focus. All right. So, where was I? So on July 24th, 2024, UMG posted on its X account about recording charting as the most streamed song of the week. Nothing wrong with that. Again, all these things they're stating in this lawsuit so far, like in terms of what UMG are doing, I just see there is no problem with it. You know what I mean? That it's just straight business. Like, what do you want them to do? If the shoe was on the other foot, I'm pretty sure he would want them to do the same for him, no? And I'm pretty sure they have been doing the same for him. You know what I mean? Like, Drake has been, let's be real here for a real quick minute. Yeah? Drake has been forced upon us to the point. I would like, this guy, I never knew the term industry plant before, but now I know about it. I'm like, this guy's probably an industry plant. You know what I'm saying? Then I'm like, nah, let me not think of that. Let me just focus on the fact that maybe he really is that good, and therefore, nah. Let me just try and study and figure out why is he this good? Why do people support him? I was trying to figure it out. And the further I was going back, and I was like, wait, there's something strange in the neighborhood. And who we're gonna call? Ghostbusters. You know why? because we're gonna have to try and resurrect and bring him out of the what do you call that thing again? Oh, I forgot what they call it. Let me see if I can find it. Give me a second. What's it called? I'm gonna hold up. What's that? Ghost. I think it's a trap. What's it called? It's called a trap. The trap. It's called a trap. Nah, for real though. We got to bring him out the trap and like literally. Nah, like listen, all jokes aside though, man. Like for real, like it's a business, man. It's business. Like I'm pretty sure he's experienced the same, man. You know what I mean? Even after this, he's experienced the same. Maybe not to the same level as of yet. Maybe not to the same level, but like I do feel like people are getting tired of Drake. I'll be honest, and I think the Sonics have changed. Like people want something more, and don't get it twisted. Some people still want that. Like it's like Kendrick said. You make music that pacify them. I make music that electrify them. You know what I mean? Or let's no, it's more of I make music that electrify them. You make music that pacify them. I can double down that line, but I'll spare you this time. That's random acts of kindness. That bar flew over a lot of people's head. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. What do you mean? What do you mean? I make like Kendrick saying I make music that electrify him. You make music that pacify him. Pacify as in a dummy that is for kids or toddlers or technically babies. Let's be real. And then when you said like, and then you're saying I can double down on that line, but I will spare you this time. That's random acts of kindness. Wait, what do you mean you can double down on that line? Letting you know there's a double entendre, but wait, there's more. There's more. I'm just deep in it. He was warning Drake, but Drake wasn't listening. Like Drake wasn't listening. I might have to go back and read the lyrics properly and understand like, hold on, what did this really mean? Anyway, let's keep it moving. Because he did mention it in Meet with Graham as well, slightly, but then not like us. He just said straight up. Do you know what I mean? Without really saying it. Um, directly, if that makes sense. So on August 29th, 2024, UMG posted X with the link to Spotify Submit 2024 playlist with the caption posted a record on Song of the Summer. Aubrey, you have been on every single playlist possible on Spotify. So much to the fact that even recently, I'm glad I'm reacting to this after the fact, yeah, because even recently, as him releasing an album with Party Next Door, playing with his nose. Anyway, with Party Next Door, I can never say his name properly without thinking of that he's literally playing with his nose. You know what I mean? Anyway, so the problem is the album was supposed to be an R&B album. So tell me, can someone ask me or tell me why, yeah, that I've seen literal posts and I haven't seen this verbatim because I'm not on Spotify like that. But it's literally on a rap playlist. I've seen one rap playlist and it was headline like Party Next Door and on Drake. What do you mean? And yeah, you can say there's probably one or two rap songs on there. That's besides the point. The album is not a rap album. If it was, cool. You know what I mean? That's what we're talking. So is this why Drake pulled out that petition or to file a lawsuit in December with Spotify? UMG were included too, but I'm just guessing UMG decided, you know what? Nah, you ain't gonna try play us. You know what I mean? You're not gonna try play us. And then on top of that, I feel like Spotify just accepted because it's like, We know this guy is in his feelings anyway. That's what it seemed like to me. You know what I mean? That's what it seemed like. They know that Drake was in his feelings, so there's like no harm lost really, because we'll make you the playlist of the summer. We'll make you a playlist. We'll make you be on a playlist regardless, and which is what they've effectively done. And allegedly, that album's still flopping now. I'm not saying it's flopping because that's is what it is. If you're a fan of someone, you're a fan of someone, innit? And look, he's been around for what 15 years or 10 plus years now, right? He's got a core fan base. Whether you want to admit or not, he's got a core fan base, and he should cater to that core fan base. You know what I mean? Get me? He ain't got to try and build a new audience if he doesn't want to. But you know, as human beings, naturally you want. I say naturally, but you know, what better for yourself? So I get it, but you know, it is what it is. On his YouTube channel, on its YouTube channel, it curates playlists of recommended music videos for fans. As of the date, the file in the video featured the record label's most featured on the label's music video playlist. Okay. Eminem's included in the lawsuit. Eminem's name included in the lawsuit. Drake, you don't want this smoke. Because if Eminem finds out his name is in this lawsuit, he's going to spaz. He's going to spaz. Like, I don't think he. Listen, you see, Eminem. I ain't talking about the chocolate Eminem, the nuts chocolate Eminem. Pause. No Diddy. Like, but I know Eminem will go nuts. Hey, what do you mean? Hey, keep playing. Aubrey, keep playing. Keep playing. Now, you're mentioning Eminem. But I get it. Obviously, what he's trying to do. Listen. I get what the attorney is trying to do. He's trying to create show evidence. See evidence A, evidence B, evidence C, evidence. I get it. That's evidence that they're creating playlists. But at the end of the day, yes, that Kendrick Lamar song is there as well, but so is others. And you know what's funny? It's not like it's number one at the top. It's the one at the top is this Casey Musgrave tune, Cardinal. Then after that is Crazy Abrams, and after that is Eminem, then Kendrick Lamar, then Imagine Dragons. And the irony is, I want to say, wake up, wake up. Like, what is we doing now? Like, what is we doing right now? You know what I mean? What is we doing, bruv? Like, what is we genuinely doing? All you're doing is showing how sensitive you are, and how, at the end of the day, you're just showing that these people know exactly how to do their jobs. That's what it looked like to me. Now, no wonder UMG is a successful music label. They do their jobs correctly. Everything. If you're a music artist and you're watching this and you're seeing this and you want to sign to a label, from what it looks like, UMG, irrespective of whatever I can say the word subsidiary, no, irrespective of whatever subsidiary, they do their job correctly. It is what it is. That's why they're successful. And they're consistent with it. Anyway, so on November 8, 2024, following an extensive publicly campaign launched and managed by UMG, the Recording Academy nominated the recording for several Grammy Awards, which top awards records of the year, which Kendrick won, Song of the Year, Kendrick won, Best Rap Performance, Kendrick won, Best Rap Song, Kendrick won, and nominated for the video for the Best Music Video, which Kendrick won. Somebody get the broom out. Aye, listen, he swept at the Grammys. Aye, shout out to Mustard, man. Mustard! Nah, for real though, nah. No, it's funny seeing that and it's realizing that I'm reading this after the fact, not even before, like after the fact. That's what makes it even more interesting. I can't even lie still. I can't even lie. Following the release of the nomination, Interscope posted a congratulatory message on its Instagram. UMG also posted an Instagram X bragging the nominations of the Song of the Year. I mean, of course they would. If you got an artist that has been nominated for a Grammy Award, which is a prestigious award within the music industry, are you not going to congratulate the artist you're working with? If it was Drake, it would be the same thing. Let's not get this twisted. Do you understand? And it's the irony is Drake has only won 5 Grammy Awards in his in how many years? And then he wanted to diss the Grammys, and I'm like, all right, cool, whatever, man. But then it's like, and obviously I'm not saying the Grammys Awards is the be all and end all, but it's good to see as far as hip hop is concerned as well, because look, if you think about it, from the story of how it's gone, like so far in regards to hip hop and the Grammys, there's so many things that have gone on. There's been boycotts, there's been this, there's been that. But for the best rap performance, the best song, like song of the year, the video of the year, like all of these, all 5, yeah, that he was nominated for to win a Grammy Award for a rap song. But not only that, you have to also think it's a diss song. It is a diss song, irrespective of who it's about or who it's allegedly about. You know what I mean? It's very potent. You know what I mean? It's very, very, very potent. Yeah. I said I want to do 10 pages, but I just realized let me get to 41. Do you know what I mean? Do it from there, because obviously then it means I've just got literally. You know what I mean? Anyway, 4 more to do. That makes sense. Four of 10. So it makes things a lot more easier. UMG used its ownership interest to promote the defamatory material. I mean, if you own a piece of the song, your job is to promote the record now. If there's defamatory material in it, that's not down to the record label. That's down to the artist. If you disagree with it, take it up with the artist. Speak to the artist and let them know, wait a minute. This is wrong. This ain't about me. You know what I mean? You know how many things that have been said about someone and like, but they've never taken it up to the courts, as far as I'm aware. There's one particular name that comes to mind. Do you know what I mean? In fact, I'll give you a prime example of me. I'll give you a prime example. Yeah. Although Michael Jackson was never really a rapper or an MC, he was a singer, though. Right? Watch this. Eminem would diss him on a regular basis. I don't know why, but he did. Now, do you know what? Do you know what Michael Jackson did? Let me tell you what he did. He said, yeah, you want to diss me? All right, calm. I own the publishing now. Like, he literally owned Eminem's publishing. That's gangster. I don't listen. Hey, listen, Blue Gangster, what you gonna do? You're not a friend of mine. I listen, Blue Gangster. Michael Jackson. He's cold. He's cold. He's cold. I mean, he's from the Midwest anyway, but he's cold. That's cold. He didn't sue, didn't do none of that. He said, yeah, I don't like the way he talked about me. He said it in an interview, and then boom. Next thing you know, like I found out this like years later, and obviously now more people are finding out about it. But like I just found because obviously I know he already owns Sony ATV Sony Publishing, ATV Publishing, but I think it would literally because I'm gonna find out the details and when he started to own it. But like just to think about it, someone disses you, and you're like, I can respond back, but it's like think about it. He could have done a Michael Jackson could have done a Mariah Carey and this Eminem back in a song. Get me? Why you're so obsessed with me? I think that's the best this song towards Eminem. I can't even lie. If anyone's dissing Eminem, like I reckon that's probably the best diss song towards Eminem ever. Not even Melly Mel has got a good diss song towards a diss response to Eminem, and that's saying something. But anyway, let's keep it moving. Let's not digress. But the point I'm trying to make is, it's the response. Do you know what I mean? It's the response. Like, it's how you respond. Like, how is Mariah Carey more gangster than you, man? Like, how is she more mob ties than you? Nah, wait. How is Mariah Carey more mob ties? Or anyway, let's keep moving. But then again, anyway, like, why are you so obsessed with me? I should even dressed as Eminem and all sorts. Oh, I had him looking like he was a stalker. I listen. Mariah Carey is funny. She's funny for that. She is funny. Anyway, all right. So on information belief, UMG's used its stake in Complex. They got a stake in Complex? I didn't know that. Cool. A global youth entertainment network to further promote the defamatory material. I mean, if I'm gonna be honest, Complex, I didn't know it was partly owned by a UMG, but there has been some things that I'm like, yeah, that's wrong. You know what I'm saying? But because of who owns it and because of, you know what I mean, I'm like, all right, cool. We'll just let that slide because it's them who own it. It's not the culture that owns it. You know what I mean? If it's from the culture, then it's a different story. But it's not those that are from the culture or for the culture that is, you know what I mean? So it is what it is. It's a give or take. Yeah? And that's not trying to sound disrespectful. You just have to understand where you're going from with this. Anyway, between May 5th, 2024 and the date of the filing, Complex has published at least 50 articles about Not Like Us. 50? Wow, that's a lot. I ain't gonna lie. But then again, look how many videos I've done in regards to this whole situation. And I get it. And posted about the recordings hundreds of times across the website and social media accounts. Nothing wrong with that. You get me? You it may be a complex situation for him, but still, it is what it is. On May 4th, 2024, Complex tweeted a photo of the image and described it for what it was: the cover for Not Like Us, Drake's Toronto mantra with S offender at markers. I mean, look, if you think about it, it's complex news or complex music. Complex, okay, I thought it is complex music. If people want to find out more information, they're going to ask directly. Now, here's the thing. Now let's put complex into this. What does that mean? What does this mean for journalists or magazines or bloggers or whatever? What does this mean for them? You know what I mean? What does it mean? That what they can't post information on the cover art because people are gonna ask about the cover art. It's what it is. It's like, for example, if let's use Kendrick for another. In fact, no, let's use Drake an example. I'm pretty sure for one of his, in fact, yeah, his latest album, people will ask about the artwork. Some people will, all right. They will want to know the inspiration about the artwork. Little did they know, and what some may not post, what some will post, where the inspiration really came from. It came from a video I did that was posted 3 years ago, or released 3 years ago from the date of this live stream, and by I forgot his name now. Anyway, I'm gonna get his name right. I can't even lie. I'm not gonna mispronounce his name right now. I'll find it. I'll find his name. It's funny because it actually released. Hold on. Because obviously Freddie Gibbs mentioned it. Yeah, that's one person. There was another one. John River, that's it. John River. So what do you want to say? You know what I mean? If Complex Music posts, oh, the artwork is inspired by this, but then John River has said something and he believes, you know what I mean? And he's got evidence, or you know what I mean? Like, what do you want to do? Like, I don't understand. Like, I get it. It may seem as though Like, but then I'm like, who in the? I'll get it, fanatics in it. But as far as I'm aware, if you listen to Kendrick Lamar, there ain't no way you can get fanatics like that. I just don't think you can. I could be wrong. I'll be real with you. I could be wrong, but I just don't think it's entirely possible because the substance in the lyrics that Kendrick Lamar produces, like it doesn't seem right. But obviously, you got to remember at the end of the day, everyone is their own individual. But again, this situation that happened on that night, it was in Canada, it was in Toronto. You know what I mean? Like you have to think about it. And that night that day when it happened, or the day after or whatever, they said it had nothing to do with Kendrick Lamar. Nothing. His name wasn't even brought up. If there's any name that was brought up, it was the weekend. If there's any name that was brought up in regards to any other artist, it was the weekend. But what did Kendrick say? How many ops do you really got? There's too many options. Just say, you know what I mean? And that's that lyric. Why is that not lyric brought? Why is that not part of the lyric that's been brought up in the lawsuit so far? How many ops do you really got? There's too many options, and it's not even like that's a lie. That's a genuine fact because he's the one who was saying it's 20v1. You see what I'm saying? Like, anyway, all right. On July 5th, Complex published an article titled "Decoding Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us Video." And titled the reference and Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us video. The article describes the details, recording defamatory allegations against Drake. All right. All right. So, anyway, we're going to leave off from here. Get me? But let me know what your thoughts are because I'm just thinking how much that this lawsuit, I'm telling you, it's one of those lawsuits where eventually it's just going to get thrown out. Like, because there's no basis. The summary of it all in regards to reading from page 35 to 41, it's like from what I'm gathering, all they did, yeah, all they literally did was put together information in regards to the job that UMG do to promote their artist. That's all they did. That's all they did. They did nothing else other than that. You know what I'm saying? That's all they did. Because, hey, listen, just like, because the song is successful because it's successful. And I remember, you know what's funny? The irony of it is, there is a video that I'll probably will post if I can find it. But like, I remember, Kendrick Lamar, there's a video. I still need to watch the actual full interview, but with LA Reid on the R&B Money podcast. R&B Money. Oh yeah, you know, you know. All right, listen. Anyway, so long story short, LA Reid was talk. He said something about the situation between, um, like he needed his record label to get off the ground or something like that. I'm just this ain't verbatim, by the way. I'm just trying to give you the story from what I know of so far. And then basically, long story short, it was at like a conference, and then Clive Davis, that basically, as much as we know about Clive Davis, but we know really, but we do. But anyway, he said, "Sit down, sit down, sit down. Let me tell you something." And then Whitney Houston was going to perform, and he said, "You see that? Because you know that. Because before I say that, uh, L.A. Reid was asking Clive Davis to help him push the button or whatever, and then yeah, he's like, sit down. He's like, you see that? Which is Whitney Houston. That's the button right there. And what that meant is it's a case of there is no button to genuinely press. And this is going for like, and the reason why I'm bringing that up is because like you have to understand in life there's a thing called like I don't explain it. It's just there's a thing called nature. There's things called natural. Like you can't fake. It's like Kendrick even said it. Did try to rig the game, but you can't fake influence. That's just facts. You can't fake influence. Do you know what I mean? As much as I could say, oh, I think Drake was an industry plant. As much as I could say that, maybe I'm right, maybe I'm not. But at the same time, he's still talented enough to be able to, like, literally record these songs and perform them. Do you know what I mean? I'll give him that credit. Do you know what I mean? I would literally give him that credit. He lost his battle. That's one thing, and that's a fact. But it's a case of you have to peep that at the end of the day, even Drake needs to peep at the end of the day. There is no button to push. If your time is, I'm not gonna say his time is up, because I'm not God, but I want to say if there comes a time in every career where their time in terms of being popular for the mainstream as a whole, even like genres, for example. It's the same thing with grime. It's like some people like, oh, grime is, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? I don't even want to say that word because it's YouTube and that. But it's like, nah, grime is always popping though. If you're a grime fan, you already know it's already popping. You already know what's happening. You already know the sets are still happening. You already know that there's certain MCs doing their thing. You already know there's certain grime battles that are going on. You already know. You know what I mean? Just because they're not popping mainstream, it's like the same thing with dancehall. Dancehall has a thing where in America, like in Jamaica or whatever, it's like it's cool over there, but then it gets to a point where there's gonna be one or two, three songs that are break out like every 3-4 years, and that's what makes it seem like it's more popular and mainstream. But it's like there's no button to push. Like what happened, whatever happens, happens. You know what I mean? When it's your time, it's your time. You know what I mean? Drake had a good run. You know what I mean? He had a good run, and even before the whole beef, yeah. Even before the whole beef, I'm gonna keep it all the way 100. I have seen people who say they are Drake fans and say that his albums are becoming the same. They're all mid now. That is the word they're using. It's mid. What do you mean it's mid? Do you see what I'm saying? I understand that term. I'm not going to listen to the album and be like, okay, they were right, it's mid. I'm not going to do that because I'm not a Drake fan, never have been. I do like a couple songs here and there. It is what it is. But the reality is, at the end of the day, there is no button to push. So that's what it seems like here. Drake is feeling like there's a button to push. He looking like it. But let's keep it moving. Yeah, let's keep it moving. Now we are going to. All right, boom. We're gonna react to why I stopped supporting Chelsea. Let me bring up my Hold up. Give me a few seconds. I've got notes. I got notes. All right. So we're gonna pop onto YouTube real quick. I'm gonna show you something, if it will allow me to play it. Hold on. Where is? Get me? They tried to rid the game, but you can't fake influence. All right. Oh look, fantastic hip hop just posted something like an hour, probably more than an hour ago now. Like why Drake is now blaming Kendrick and Spotify for his view. Listen, Kendrick is Kendrick has got this guy down bad, but it's not even that. Like you can't even, like I said, when your time is done in the terms of the scene, the time is done. Relax, man. You had a good run and you got a core fan base. Just cater to them. Do you see how simple it is? It's the same thing. Like, look what 50 Cent is doing. Yeah, he caters towards these fans. He even says his fans, where they were 20 years ago, they were, in college. They were, in uni. They were, in college, whatever, this, that, and third. And now we're saying, now, instead of them going out at night time, they got family to feed, they got this and that. They're gonna be at home chilling, this, that, and the third. Yeah, so it's like, or sometimes they would have like a couple of nightlife now and again. So what does he do? He creates a brand around that. Like he got a cognac brand around that. And then he creates TV series. Like, what do you mean? You know what I mean? What do you mean? Anyway, I thought I was sharing this type, but no, I am. Anyway, let's react to the whole